So we're using this build again, and this time beating a team that has a support that likes to duplicate Shemps. So how do you beat a team that has infinite Shemps, basically? Well, like this. So this is this is the 56th game on my 55 win streak, as you see here. And the game starts off, I'm in Akon Village. You know, normal game. I'm gonna head to Castle and check it out. Set up some traps. They're not here, but someone's terrified, so there we go. Easy location. So here's where the game really starts. So, of course, you're going to go right to them. No point in flipping cars. I see they're at the cemetery, so okay, I'm going to head there. Just trap crates on the way. But another thing about car flipping, I know that has become a very popular strategy for demons, and of course survivors hate it. But it's actually a terrible idea for demon. It is not good against good survivors. The good survivors will just use cars early and roll up in several cars, so all the time you spend flipping cars is just wasted time. So notice also I'm only setting, or I should say mostly just setting the crate traps because they give 100, so it's 4 traps give the same as 1 crate. So I really don't waste a little bit of time to set normal traps, usually, unless I'm like in a spot that has a few crates and I'll probably set up a normal trap. But generally, you just want to hit the crates and keep moving. Sometimes, if you set up a normal trap next to a crate, they might suspect that the crate is trapped, of course, and then they just won't open it, and then you won't get like that free crate trap set off. So, find one guy, see that there's 2 people in the car, use it to damage him. At this point, I don't know that this guy's duplicating Shemps, right? So this is just a normal game for me. I kind of just think he's bad. Oh, he's probably trying to dupe it right there, and I didn't notice. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna heal up real quick. So the healer is the guy that's duplicating the Shemps. Oh, I think I actually noticed right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I noticed right there. So if you noticed, when he used the Shemps just now, and right there, when he uses it, he also drops a Shemps. So essentially, he uses one and gets one back for free. So that's the idea behind duplicating them. You don't actually duplicate, but you can just keep using the Shemps over and over. As far as I understand it. I mean, as far as I understand it, I thought that that was completely removed, but it's not as of that September 8th or 9th patch. So now I gotta, at this point, I'm not really sure how to deal with it. So I guess I'm gonna try to trap this guy and get him killed. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, that is really bad. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. That's actually worse. The fact that he killed both basics. All right. Well, I have another one, and I barely got off an attack before he could. Before I lost my possession from losing infernal energy. So I can kind of keep this going, but I'm already partially dismembered. So this is not going to go well. Even though I have him trapped, he did exactly what he needed to do. He killed everything quickly, and his team is here. He basically took no damage from that. I mean, he took some damage, obviously, but that was not very deadly. Here's Mr. Duplicating Shemp Man. Now, at this point, I'm still not sure how I'm going to win the game. Obviously, a lot of this can be argued that it's wasting time, because he's going to just heal, right, for free. So, you'll also notice, even though the video is pretty blurry here, every time you attack survivors, or even the AI hits survivors, you get a little bit of experience to level up your demon. On the bottom right, every time I hit, I missed like the last 5, 6 moves now. There we go. You saw that +6 on the bottom right. So this isn't 100% wasted. I am getting experience, but very little because I'm barely doing any damage. And I'm not sure. Okay, right now my idea is, okay, I gotta just get this guy down and stay on him so he can't use his infinite Shemps. Of course, his teammates know that, and they are protecting him. One of them is, at least, while the others are looting up the whole map. A Mia and a Hunter Ash free reign on the map. I'm going to expect a very rough late game, right? They're going to get as much ammo and the best melee weapon, so it's going to be rough. My plan, at one point, I'm sure I even thought that I could probably time these guys out, but I'm pretty sure they're smarter than that, and they're watching the time, they're not going to get timed out. So right now it's more about I just gotta try to get this guy down and get to a high enough level that I can break the book or kill them one at a time and make it so that he can't heal everybody. It's gonna be hard either way. There you can see all the damage I just did negated. He just used a couple of shemps. One I didn't even pay attention, but he used at least one shemps and he duplicated it, so he got it back. And clearly my strategy to kill this one person isn't working out. It's pretty hard. If he gets just the moment of breathing room, he can just duplicate the shemps. And with a warrior on you, it's also kind of hard. I could probably be doing better here, but it's pretty difficult to actually get this kill, especially this early on. There he goes. My damage is basically negated. I guess I try to grab him and try a different strat. Doesn't work out, as you saw right there. This guy is just staying on him and making sure that I can't kill him. So I try possessing him. Different strategy. Oh, I don't even remember him doing that. That was really well done. So I abandoned that. I spent quite a bit of time, didn't get a kill. I got some experience. I am level 12, which you might think is pretty good. Against infinite shemps, it's rough to say how where I am in this game as far as ahead or behind. So at least I know I can harass these guys and they're not going to get healed for free. I know that he can easily use his ability, so I'm trying to bait that out right now. There it is. But I also have no energy, and I didn't realize that my dash was on cooldown. Usually I would just dash at this point and grab like an infernal energy or two and throw up another basic, but I had to leave here, which was pretty, you know, not optimized obviously, but not terrible. He has probably like another 30-40 seconds, right, at least for his cooldown. So here we go. Now he has no ability, but he has a couple of windows, and that's all you really need to avoid demon right now. So I know how this is going to end. I can't do anything against survivors that know how to do that, know how to avoid a demon by vaulting. So this is basically wasted unless he leaves the area, which he did right here. Would take way too long to waste all that ammo, so I just use a couple and waste his stamina. And now that he's no longer away from anything to vault, I feel like I can definitely get more hits in. Probably lose. Okay, no, I don't lose it. But then he's near another window, and I barely did any damage. I mean, arguably I could have connected basically all my attacks, but he was near his team. He would have hit a vault. He could have easily just killed me as well. So, okay. Again, none of this matters in terms of damage dealt to them, right? They have infinite health, effectively. So, right now I'm trying to just get it down, or just do damage, but with the idea that I'm getting experience, not with the intent to slowly whittle away their health. It's either kill somebody or don't kill somebody. And get experience either way, right? So they're done everything. They're done the map pieces. I don't think I've seen Mia once this game. She's having a field day. I could probably get this guy down. Looks like I probably do. Nice. Okay. So they are playing to get, you know, separated, which is a risk. The benefit obviously is they each get insane amounts of loot, and getting down is only beneficial for me, of course, for the experience. It's not going to matter in terms of them running out of resources, healing resources. So they do what they gotta do. They gotta deal with me before they res. And, you know, the game moves on. At this point, I know what the plan is, right? The plan is definitely, the game is going to the book phase. I'm most likely not going to be able to kill them. So the best I can do is get as high as level as I can so I can max out as many things as I can, right? My basic portal, elite portal, and infernal energy are the priority for the book. And whatever else I could do on the way won't matter unless I get downs. So I feel like I've said that like at least 3-4 times, but I think it's worth repeating. Because infinite Shemps is alright, so let's see what I go for here. Probably just gonna go for the healer. Partially dismembered, so it's much harder to... You can only do a 2-piece if I'm not mistaken, once you're only one-handed. So generally I would just get off of this pretty quick, but I'm just trying to get in a little bit more damage and just be annoying. I really want to just keep pressuring this guy so he maybe makes mistakes and you know, doesn't pay attention and dies or something. But these guys seem pretty experienced, they're playing together. Do what I can here. All I can really do is attack the healer. Any time I spend attacking other people is basically wasted. So I don't know what happens here. It looks like he just didn't take any damage. For a second I thought he just put on like God mode and now I have to deal with him not taking any damage plus having infinite Shemps. But you'll see in a second here that he does take damage again. So I don't know if maybe that was just lag or connection or whatever happened there. But there you go. So you can see he's taking damage. So yeah, back to the game plan of having to kill the healer. Hard to find him. That's why I'm constantly spinning here. I'm kind of looking for who the healer is, and I keep mistaking Warrior Ash for David. So, same drill. Get out, look for the healer. Mistaken Warrior Ash for healer, and then go after healer. Hit my spins. I noticed that I can probably get Kelly, or Mia, and I did. So, great for my level, right? Great for experience. They're going to get him up, and they're going to have infinite resources, so again, that's fine. But that was great for my levels. I witch here. So I guess I think I could probably just scream this thing to death. There are some potions as well. I think I missed that potion. They can dodge potions as well. And as you can see, boss is not really good. Don't really get much done. And as soon as I res, I'm gonna go down. There's a waste of time to just stay in there getting res. I mean, granted, you know, I don't have all those points in boss, but you don't want those points in boss. That would just be worse for basically every other point of the game. So these guys are also showing why boss isn't really good at high level. Granted, they do have infinite Shemps, but you can just imagine a team that hasn't taken too much damage and has been playing together that aren't duplicating Shemps. The outcome would look similar. And not to mention, this is 2 warriors, which is actually not good against Plaguebringer. So if this was 2 hunters, 1 warrior, it would have died even quicker. So I'm feeling okay at this point. I'm still pretty nervous, and I'm still debating whether or not I should even leave the game or count this as a loss for my win streak. Obviously, they're cheating. So I'm like, well, that's probably, you know, not fair to include as a loss. This guy very foolishly uses his ability. So this guy is watching some other videos that are telling him to do things that are not good. I'm not surprised. We got Shemps Duplicator and Hunter Ash using ability on elites. So not the hottest team. Same idea. I'm dismembered pretty quick. Nothing much I can do. The fact that they're actually 2 warriors with the duplicating Shemps is pretty good also, actually, because they don't have to worry about running out of ammo. I'm almost certain you can't duplicate ammo. So, but also, like, with all the time that they buy by splitting up, ammo isn't a problem. Everybody has max ammo for every gun, basically. Or just about. With 2 hunters, you're never going to run out of ammo. Honestly, with 3 hunters, you shouldn't run out of ammo either if everybody is competent using cars and looting. So here he goes, Mr. Duplicating Shemps. I see if I can take advantage of that. See what I get done. Okay, pretty good so far. Ah, I didn't see that Ash was so close. Yeah, so this is not going to go much further. Yeah. He also shoots me as well with the nail gun, so that's... He has his good defense. I tried to possess that, but couldn't. So here, I'm just delaying. It's clear that they are going to make it to the end without running out of the time, right? So I'm doing whatever I can, knowing that I'm not getting much done. Trying to delay. That's not going anywhere, and they're just going to reverse and get their guy. So they know exactly what to do. You don't just run away, or drive away rather, because he doesn't have infinite shemps, the healer does. So he needs to stay with the team. I tried to block the car there, but I missed, so immediately unpossessed, keep moving. And here is a good opportunity to maybe get somebody. He uses his ability, but he should have killed these others first. So I can just possess another one. But he actually killed them quickly enough that I couldn't with the little energy that I had. So he handled that basically as perfectly as he could have. Looks like he debated whether or not he wanted to get the car, but figured he might have time to loot because I wasn't on him. And then he ran here and probably realized that it's probably a better idea to just grab the car and get over there. So, no point in spending more time on him, he's going to be gone. So I'm just going to head to dagger because, exactly, they're going to start dagger and I don't want to be late. So, again, I am level 24. This is pretty decent for a book. I say pretty decent. It's pretty low. I know a lot of demons are out there saying like they're at like level 30 and stuff. Against bad survivors, you'll be able to get much higher. But against good survivors, if you're level 20, you're very good. So 24 should be fine. But these guys are good. So, and they have infinite shemps. So it's going to be a little hard. Also considering that they have all this time to loot, so they had all the weapons they want. So chasing only the support, hitting anybody else does not matter. They're going to get healed. If I can get this guy down, big. Not sure why I changed targets there. Maybe just to get some guaranteed hits. Looks like I might get him. I think he did use a Shemps. He might not have duplicated that one. I'm sure they have, you know, a ton of Shemps. If he doesn't duplicate one, that's fine. Hit him with a couple of spins there. The best thing you can do when skeletons are spinning is to just back away, and that's exactly what he did. Still, I got a couple of spins, but... Well, he's one tap, and he bled out, thanks to the Blight. So all that damage over time helped out right there. So that's very good. Got the Infinite Shemps man down. And trying to keep him down. And I was slow. I'm pretty sure I could have prevented that if I was just maybe a little faster, but they got the res, which means all their health is going to just get back to max in a little bit. the objective is basically over, so... And they already got a Shemps off, so they're basically full health again. I don't know if they're duplicating amulets as well, but... At any point, the idea is they're probably not going to die. Unless I do something like that. So, here we go, book phase. I have still not abandoned the idea that I could kill them all. I have played against duplicating Shemps people before. One way I won was I just stalled long enough that the storm came, and I possessed and ran them close to the storm and ended up fighting them, and they died in the storm. Another way was they didn't have enough damage on the book, so even though they had infinite health, they didn't have enough damage, and I broke the book. This guy, pick him up, he's got a legendary shoddy, maxed ammo, he's totally set, as he should be, he's been looting all game. That completely whiffs. Just trying to damage this car. My plan is right now is to see if I can maybe get them slow down enough that they have to be worried about Storm. Right now they're not worried about Storm. Dark Ones is so close and Storm is so far, right? So I'm also looking at the car that has the healer. That's the car I'm possessing, the slow down healer guy. Do I get this? No, I don't. Okay. But not much you could do. There's many cars. If I had wasted time flipping cars, I would have probably already lost. Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't have already lost. But I would have been a much lower level than I am right now. Can't do much. One hand. Low energy. I do get that hit so I can keep going. But... more importantly, Dark Ones is being attacked. So I gotta abandon everything and go there right now. That's top priority. And I need to at least be ready for book. Or, if possible, I can get some downs here. And here's where things get intense. I make some mistakes. But let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna immediately possess this guy. Get some of that damage off the Dark Ones. He has an explosive, so I'm going to see if I can hit this guy's feet. Miss both bullets. And then I get a couple of hits, but not really much done. That's damage that's going to be healed. Not healed yet, though. Grab Mia. Surprisingly, just a Lumberjack Axe. I really would have expected her to have something better. Lumberjack Axe is very good, though. Those skill points don't matter too much. I'm kind of still thinking about what I want to do here. I decide to boss, but I don't think I realized how close they were to finishing. Because I'm going to have basically no energy if I waste all my energy using my abilities here. Trying to get healer. Trying to prevent him from using a Shemps, but he does. He doesn't need to duplicate right now because they've got a lot and he only needs one to duplicate. So this is terrible for me. I don't have energy, so I use my dash. I'm going to even start late. Already 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds before I get the first hit. And now, if we have any question that this guy is duplicating Shemps, we can check him out right there. And my plan is very clear. I gotta kill the book. I'm not worried about them. I do what I've done dozens of times before. I know how to break the book. It's just a matter of, do they know how to stop me from breaking the book? Things are going okay so far. For the most part, they're doing what they need to do, but they did waste some time duplicating Shemps and not taking it seriously. They needed to have been killing me much quicker. That's the first time Evil Ash, or Hunter Ash uses his ability, which is not good, because then he doesn't have any more. Hunter Ash, you should be able to use your ability 2 times on book, but since he used it at the minute mark, he's not going to have it again. So, that's a big misplay. I don't get much other than a heavy attack, ability, and heavy attack. That's basically what you should expect against a quote-unquote good team. I go for the basic first because I had high infernal energy here. Get the max spins, get another attack before I depossess. Then I can go for the elite because not max energy doesn't matter too much. Drop Cauldron, second Cauldron because we have Cauldron cooldown. Mr. Infinite Shemps died because he wasn't paying attention to his health. And they don't have enough damage. I was even 5 seconds late to starting to hit the book, but still broke the book. Beat a guy with Infinite Shemps. I mean, that's how you do it. That's Plaguebringer. Pretty good demon. So, yeah, that's pretty much the video. Not much more to say. I'm gonna keep going on this win streak and upload all the cool, interesting, good learning games.